Hello, today I'm going to be delving into the topic that says you were not born empty. Because some of us don't know that we were not born empty. So I'm going to delve into it today and explain to you the reasons why I said you were not born empty. And I also give you reasons you don't need to wait for any perfect time to manifest those things that are in the inside of you. And I will go further to let you understand the most common limitation that will keep you down if you don't get rid of it. So right now we are delving straight into it. Understand that if you've not subscribed to my channel, subscribe and feel free to drop your questions. So without much ado wasting your time, you were not born empty. One, and these are my reasons. Inside you are ideas, dreams, wisdom, talents, and a perspective the world has never seen. Inside you are things that can come out and it will edify another person or give another person clarity. Inside you are things that only you know what you carry until you bring that out. That's when others are going to know what you carry. And that's the reason why I said you were not born empty. So others may have similarities of what you carry, but it can never be the same quality, especially when it's coming from you, because your own perspective to it is going to be totally different from the other person's perspective, and how you present it makes the difference. Because I always tell people there is the echo that comes with my voice that brings the perspective that no other person can bring in life. And that is what is unique to me, and that is also what is unique to every child of God out there, to every human being out there doing whatever you are doing. There is a uniqueness that God has put in you that you need to manifest for that thing to be uniquely you, and it is very, very important. Another thing is this: some of us may even downplay what we carry. I have done that once until someone said, you have too much to actually subdue. And it's true, because in me were this rumbling thing that you have so much to offer, but I was subduing it. So that's another thing I want to bring to you from experience of someone who had gone through that route. I'm telling you that it is easy for you to downplay what you carry. When you are surrounded by noise, it even makes it worse. When the people around you are not seeing what you are seeing, when the people around you make you compare yourself to them. Remember, Bible said they that compare themselves with others are not wise. When you compare where this person is to where you are, that downplays what God has placed in you, because there is a time to sow and a time to reap. Remember, you can't pass any of the seasons. There is a season that needs chiseling. There is a season you need to go through for you to come to that limelight when God is saying, shake me, you have done well. There is a season you need to pass, and those seasons, do not downplay it. The season of getting one view, the season of not even getting a single view when you are doing what you are doing, do not downplay those seasons. Those seasons are what shape you. So one thing is this that you should have in mind: avoid noise. One, then surround yourself with people of similar vision and passion. Remove doubt from you. Once you hear go, know that it is time to do to go. So don't actually allow yourself to be kept in a situation where you doubt what you are hearing, because noise can make you doubt what you are hearing. This is what you are supposed to do. And that is to have in mind that what you carry matters. Until I began to tell myself that what I carry mattered, I didn't know how much it mattered. Until my voice began to echo, until your voice begin to echo, you understand that there is a uniqueness to you, to what you carry, that you can't afford to subdue. Then another thing is this, that most of us don't even remember to ask God, where do I go from here? You have said I should do this. Where do I go from here? Remember that for that which you carry to come to limelight, you need to understand how to channel it and how to go about it. And that is one of the things that will help you. So therefore, as you go about your life, remember these things. As you go about your life, remember these things. Your voice can inspire someone. Your voice can make a change. Your skills can build another person. Your skills can make that much money that can bring in even liberation to someone else's life. Because when Bible said that we'll be lenders to nations, you must have to lend to nations. And for God to make you somebody that can lend to nations, there is a discipline about money you must have attained for that to happen. So while you are looking at this, going through life this way, remember these things. Your skills can build. Your heart can heal. So rid your heart of every bitterness. Rid your heart of every this person did me, that person did me. Rid your heart of it and come to what? Come to the knowledge to understand that God is truly infinite and he understands every of your journey. In fact, personally to me, immediately I understood that God understands every of my journey. Right from my mother's womb, there are some things I do not bother myself about again. So I got to that level where I understood that my journey is my journey. It's not the other person's journey. And this is one of the things I really want you to understand as an individual, that your journey is your journey and it's not another person's journey. Then your story can unlock someone else's breakthrough. This is where some of us miss it. You keep your story to yourself because you don't even know the gravity of what your story can do. Most times I found out that once I tell my story, I have people rushing inbox to ask questions because they could relate. So tell your story. It is your story. You own it. It is you that went through it. You didn't go through it with another person. Even when others are doubting it, it is your story, because I am that one person that God have done something for me that everybody around me had doubted it. But it was my story. The only person that knew the gravity of what I was saying, because while I went through that journey, he knew that, I have said God would do this, and he did it, was my husband. Every other person thought it was a lie. Every other person felt I camouflaged it. But the truth is what? God can come true for you, that the testimony will be like a lie to everybody. It does happen. I am a living witness. You know, it is a testimony I keep sharing, and I will share it in my subsequent video. But the truth is what? There is something about you that God wants you to do what? To bring out. Because we have now so downplayed Christianity that most of us that are Christians live in mediocrity. But remember, God is an excellent God, and he requires that the excellency of the Holy Spirit be in you, and that you bring it out wherever you are on and in whatever you are doing. So there is no place for mediocrity in whatever you are doing as a child of God. Seek excellence and go for what? Excellence. Another thing that I'm going to talk about now is what? Stop waiting for perfect timing. Some of us keep waiting for perfect timing. Who told you there is going to be a perfect time? See, if you say, when I finish school, when you finish school, the burden of going for another study will come. The burden of masters, the burden of PhD. If you say, oh, when I give birth, the burden of nursing kids will come. If you say, oh, when I get married, the burden of taking care of your husband will come. Taking care of your kids will come. The burden of being a responsible mom that wants to be in the lives of our kids will also come. So there is never going to be a perfect time. This goes for both male and female. When you say, oh, if I marry, I will do this. Remember, when you marry, another responsibility, another person has been added to your life. So there is never going to be a perfect time. The only thing you need to do is to keep evolving. You need to continue to evolve. You need to continue to grow. So stop waiting for a perfect condition or a permission from anyone to start. Please start. Then the world doesn't need you as a flawless person. What the world wants to see is that those your flaws, that version of you that is real, and that version of you that is growing and authentic. See, one thing I've understood is most times when I say things as my authentic self, not trying to as in blend with what the world may see as sophisticated or not sophisticated or something like that. See, I get to connect with people that have gone through that, whether within my color and even outside of my color. It's easier to connect when you are your authentic self than when you are trying to play into people's emotions. So those are the things I really need you to understand, or what, as an individual. So what I want to advise you now to do is to do what? Stop limiting yourself. And this is how not to limit yourself. This is how to stop limiting yourself. 1, start where you are currently. Wake up and start. 2, speak up. It is your story. Tell it. Share that message that has been dropped in you. Share that skill that has been dropped in you. Begin to share it. If you are afraid that will they even pay, start sharing it free. Before you know it, you create a community that would want to pay you for what you have. That's another thing. Then begin to build on your ideas. Like as I am here now, every day I want to build on what I already have. And that keeps me going. So build on your ideas per day, per time. Share your vision with people that have similar vision, or people that will understand there is something you carry. When you share that vision, they will do what? They will help you fine-tune it and tell you where there are lapses so that you can do what? Launch your vision. When you share your vision, you will get feedback and you'll be able to launch your vision. It is very, very important. Begin to build yourself. Begin to build yourself. Build capacity. When you have built capacity, you will not need people's approval to shine. That's another one. And having gone through this, if at any point you need help, you can go to my website and book a free call. It's free, 30 minutes call, and I'll work with you through finding your purpose and clarity of whatever you want to do. I hope this encourages you to pick up wherever you are. Thank you.